I'm Weatherley-Eaton, and I'm going to show you different methods of very inexpensive craft, or you can use it for anything else you want also, but storage. Over on this first one, right now I have hanging on an over-the-door hanger so that I can make this little video. But it'll eventually go on to 3 hooks that are put into the wall. And these are just 5 baskets. And I have taken some colorful twine or nylon rope and made a support system with knots. And I knotted it at the top and at the bottom of the basket on each one. And you'll notice I have 2 in the back. Now you can have 2 in the front to help support. You can hold more weight that way. Your weight distribution will be better. You can put heavier items in it. But just make sure that if you put heavier items in it, that the top supporting unit can hold it. If you have industrial hooks that you're going to be putting into the wall, then of course you can add weight. But for this, I just have lightweight crafts in it, and that over-the-door hanger can hold it without warping the door. But that's just a simple method that I put together, and I chose these baskets because I can add these little pinch-on hooks where I need to hold more items. So it just adds for more storage space. On this one, I used cookie cooling racks, and I've hung it again over the door, but it will eventually go onto hangers that go onto the wall. And again, I used 5 baskets, and these are the pretty Easter decoration baskets, but I hooked each rack together with the ties, zip ties, and I put 4 across on the back, and then I attached my, of course, baskets, and that gets 3 across the back, and then of course 1 down at the bottom on the back. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but and it pulls through and supports to that center wire on the cookie cooling rack. So it can hold a lot of weight. The metal holds weight a bit better than rope, but of course rope can hold a lot of weight also. So of course they're well supported, and so you've got the 1 zip tie in the back holding the bottom of the basket, so it is well attached to that cookie cooling rack. Now over here I put together an industrial type storage system. Now I left the zip ties long on the lower part, so where you could see how I zip tied everything together, but I want you to take a good look. Now on this you can purchase an assorted peg hooks assortment, and it comes with different ones, and they work perfectly. The holes are spaced perfectly for holding these peg tubes. On these type hooks, what I did was took 2 paint stirrers. So you take these 2 paint stirrers and you hold them onto the back, and you screw into the front. From the front into the back. Now on these grill trays, they were at the dollar store, and I have put them backwards so where that the depth is on the back side, so that this the screws or hooks will never hit a wall. And these hooks here will have plenty of depth. You see the depth here. So I'm using the back side as the front, and you'll never mess up your wall that way. Now on the back, now here I have some magnetic clips. You know, of course, with any type of hobby, you're going to have to use magnets. And so this is a great magnet board. And to hold it together right now, I purchased these shower hooks. And it's perfect to go into these holes up here and then hold it. And I'm going to be using a metal dowel across the back, and these shower hooks are actually going to hold it to that metal dowel onto the wall. But on the back, let me show you the back here. I'm going to have to take it off the wall, but I wanted to show you before I took it off the wall. Is here, this is how I have it hooked. Here's the wood, and it's holding the screws with the metal hooks. But I have zip tied the legs of the cookie cooling rack. I have zip tied toward the front, and it holds it very sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. So the legs of the cooling rack are pointing in, and it's just the right depth for the depth of the inside of the cookie tray. It was really great to do this, but you'll notice how all of the metal on the pegs, it does not even come through because I'm using the depth of the grill tray as the back side. So hopefully you will get some ideas from this and start hanging your crafts or your hobbies up, and hopefully this will help someone